LootBet, online esports betting. Dota, CSGO, Overwatch, Hearthstone, and many more. Bet on tournament matches or in-game events while viewing them live. Deposit using money, bitcoins, or even skins. Join LootBet now. Use the code you see here when you deposit and grab your bonus.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to StarLadder. Welcome back to the StarSeries Asian Qualifiers. We're into map 2 of our best of 2 between 5POWER and Signature. So, Signature had a pretty decent map mounted at the first one. Inferno felt like it was going to be theirs. It felt like it may have been a 2-0 for them. Truth of the matter is 5POWER turned it back around on the T side and managed to take their aggression and bring themselves a map victory. Now it's up to Signature to try and turn it around, try and get at least a bit of a chance to get a half split of the points. Of course, it's a best of 2, so 1 draw means you split 3. That doesn't mean the Signature do get to progress a little bit further up, but not by much. 5POWER is still among the top 2. And they want to keep it that way here. Fun fact, by the way, this is my first time casting Dust2 on its new rework, so let's see if this is going to be fun. Pistol round coming out to play Reality with the defuse, giving us QQ God going straight down mid through the doors, trying to catch off one of the players from T spawn as the T's move up close and personal straight on through towards Cigarette. They burst into the B bomb site. QQ God trying to hold down, gets one shot, second headshot comes back, but Dobu and Cable quickly trade back the rest of the CT defensive. So bomb goes down. Genius and RLX moving up to try and set up the retake. The defuse kit has been dropped, I believe, just at the B doors, but it doesn't matter too much because Cable is still going to frag these guys down. Leave Genius alone in a 1-on-3 situation. Burst comes through. Eventually QK8 will finish the job. And there it is, the first round of the board of 5POWER. I think it goes without saying, by the way, that I have absolutely no idea who to predict on this one. Dust2 is so new. But yeah, I don't know what the team's experiences are. I'll give you this. Signature have had a couple of matches so far in the past few weeks. So they might have a slight edge above 5POWER, but 5POWER already proven that might not mean much. So they rush down B site in the pistol round. They rush down B site in the conversion. And it works up to their favor as well. The bomb's going to get planted. The 4-on-5 ensues. Well, very quickly to the favor of 5POWER. The MAC 10's doing their jobs. Scout for QQ God. Can't quite find anything. Not a lot of armor for the CTs to play with. Get 1 frag at least, but again, the MAC 10s are doing their damage. Start building money for the T side. Oh, wow, okay. I mean, that's a present. Sure thing. Bomb explosion giving Genius a MAC 10. That's actually a little something extra to work with alongside the saved armor, pistols, the scout. It's all a bonus for the CT side as they look towards their eco round, looking for that 3-0 for 5POWER. Scout do actually 1 out by QQ God, it seems. They've traded damage. QK has come out the worst for it. Meanwhile, the push towards A long has worked up to the favor of the T side as QK8 keeps them suppressed. They do try and push mid. QK is reading this as well. Smokes go down. Molotovs. Ooh, QK8 trying to get out of dodge, but just running away from them. Just like, yep, I will do my best, but unfortunately your best is not enough. You will get taken down. The Scout's not a major amount to lose, I'll admit. There's Reality left alone. A 1 versus 3 situation. Strays, he still gets himself 2 frags, so damage has been done. Cable's ready. PT50 out. A 3-0 here for the 5POWER squad. That's standard. Getting traditional, you know. As you do with the most traditional map there is in Counter-Strike. The double AWPs now coming out from the T side. Double AWPs? I mean, I guess in Dust 2, it's one of those scenarios where you could actually make it work. You know, AWP peek towards long, one to hold down mid to try and get the opening frag into the CTs. This time PTC is actually going to take it out towards the B tunnels. I'll take a pick out towards B long there, but nothing will come of it. He just gets taken up to 4 HP. It's not the best use of a sniper. Meanwhile, Longhouse contention between Genius and Cable is so far leading to nothing, essentially. A little bit of damage done to each player. That is it. One minute to go. Teams have made their way up through mid. They're going to try mid to be split. Dobu goes falling. QQ God finds a second. And the 5-on-3 very quickly with a double AWP still in play here from PTC and Zhao. Stingray gets another as well. It's 3-for-nothing trade so far to the favour of the CT side. They've still got A-site control as well, so there's very little room for 5POWER to breathe with. They can't really rotate. The Cigarette's pushing up aggressive here towards Upper Dark. Ready and waiting. Zhao will get one. Cigarette quickly peeks out and takes him down. Gets that second AWP recovered. This Cable is left alone here. Teammates running away. He will get RLX at least, but the bomb's been dropped. He's got 15 seconds to pick it up, get down to the B bomb site. Meanwhile, the CTs have set themselves up, and the AWP is here from Cigarette. Quickly peeks out, quickly shuts him down. And there we go. First round on the board for the CT side. And actually, with £5 investment on that second AWP, it means that there's not a lot of money for these guys to work with. CZ for QKA, a MAC-10 for Zhao. AKs on 2s and 1 AWP for Cable. Exhausting all the reserves that they can of the T side. They've got mid control, they've got some control towards short as well, which maybe QKA could work off the back of. Looking towards the Gruesome ramp. There's one more here, Genius, out of the blue box. Is it still a blue box? It is still a blue box, okay. So just to show how little I've used this map since its exit from the map pool. How little of it I've played. But blue box is still blue. And Genius is still holding towards pit, where he spots out the first man. Incendiary's down, trying to lock onto 2 players. He just can't seem to line up. A great flashbang over keeps him covered, and he eventually finds both those picks. 2 headshots to plenty. QKA meanwhile sneaks up on the A site and gets 1 frag, but that's all he finds. Cable desperate to get this headshot back on Genius. He does do so, but meanwhile PTC goes down, so it's all on Cable. AWP and a dream for 4 kills to clutch it out for the T side. Takes 1 man down, smoked across towards CT, but no, QQ God has another AWP in play. The gap is a little bit too big for him. 2 rounds on the board now for Signature. This 5POWER just couldn't contest up that long position. That's basically what threw the round away for them. Eco now coming in, PT50s, Glocks. Actually, all 5 players are going to get PT50s out with a smoke on Cable. How are they going to use this? Straight towards Upper Dark, it seems. Reality meanwhile. AWP down mid, trying to take the first man. He will be able to find it. Joust goes down. Incendiary and the grenades. Keep the T side at the bay for the moment, but Imagine the rush will come through. Smoke to be used by Cable maybe to disrupt the site. Where is he playing in? Xbox. Smoke down towards the CT cross, so initially that does suggest that it's a mid to be hit. Flashbangs come through from the CT's. Cable and Co move up, but only Cable gets a frag. The rest of his teammates fall all around him. Reality needs only one shot to put it in the back. And now we're up to 3-all now here for the Signature squad. Three rounds of lost bonus, of course, 5POWER means that the AKs will come out. AKs with Kevlar helmets, a little bit utility. As Zeus, interesting enough for QKA. You use that very quickly instead, so no embarrassing kills. T's are getting allowed, basically, instant access towards A long. Take it out towards the pit position, and of course blue box in the cross. They move forward. First time we've seen a long hit come through from a team this unified of 5POWER. Molotoving off car, smoking CT cross. Genius is trying to spray on through and take him down. He can't seem to get the job done. Have the pressure applied from the CTs does force them to rotate back towards top mid. As meanwhile, QKA, it's a bit of a mid to B presence. He takes down QQ, got it, throws the entire CT side into disarray. All four players actually rotated to try and defend the A site, and now B is completely open. RLX forced out from short, and PTC is there to punish, keeping them a little bit further in the dark as the push does come through, and Cigarette goes falling, as does Genius. Reality left alone, a 1 versus 5, and the teams have pulled this one off so perfectly. Reality can't fight his way out of this corner. Gets one nice shot, almost on for the second. But 5POWER will take the fourth, take the lead. Back away from Signature here on dust2. And now the eco should be coming in from Signature. I say should because they've just called a tactical. .30 seconds, of course, for this pause to figure out the strat, figure out the way they're going to play this one, and potentially a few more rounds after this. I think that's really what most of this pause is about, thinking about the long-term game. Signature, of course, down to a single round of lost bonus, not a lot of money to play with. They might get a couple of pistols and armor. Could also force the buy, you know, the CZs, Kevlar helmets. Helmets lesser so, but Kevlar with a mountain of utility could still do some damage. They could even steal the round away. But no. Two players with armor, one of which is a CZ, the other of which is a Deagle. CZ for Reality, and actually Reality is going to be the opening fragger here. Unfortunately, PTC and Zhao have other ideas. PTC will fall alongside Cable. It doesn't matter because the CT presence has been cleared out here towards A long. Cigarette's the last round remaining. And Dory sprays on for his 2K. 3 stay alive for 5POWER. I think that's 3 of the 5 AKs as well. So not a major problem here. It's 5POWER bounce back, looking to strike against Signature, who are going to force the issue here. The AWP of Reality. Glass cannon, unfortunately, for the CT side. So up against these AKs, it could get a little bit difficult. Aim punch landing and everything. Oh, but it doesn't even matter. The AWP just picks the first. Genius down. Reality does get a secondary trade. So 4 versus 4 at least. Maybe that was the whole plan entirely. Just Genius runs out, baits the shot of the first AWP, the second AWP. The CT side manages to make it work. Unfortunately, it all relies on the rest of the CT staying alive, and Dobu and QKA have other plans. Cigarette and Reality, the last 2 that remain now. 1 towards Carl, 1 over at B-Doors. Yeah, this is not a round that it looks like Signature are going to win. Doja's going to peek up, look for Reality, spots him, taps his head off his shoulders. Cigarette to get 1 more frag, maybe turn towards the second, but the bomber's gone down. He's been tagged up, 2 frags to his favour. The damage has been done to 5POWER, but really, Signature wanted a whole lot more out of this one. Okay, well, let's go falling though. Cigarette a very expensive round above the T side, so a lot more expensive than initially. Ishi may get forced away from the T's. They've got enough money, but after this they won't. How much can they save? Well, PTC is going to get the... Not much, apparently. They're just like, hey, whatever. Let's just go straight in with this. The AWP on QKA. And the auto sniper on K. We all know what he's about to do. Down mid. Tap, tap, tap. That's the sound of regret for the CT side here. Fortunately, they are on full eco, so unfortunately, Cable's going to be a little bit of wasted potential on this auto sniper. The rest of the teams move forward. PTC, QKA, 3 frags between them. Cigarette and QQ got the last 2 that remain, it seems. And Joust has sacrificed himself out towards the long house to try and pull the CTs away from the rest of the main T-side force. PTC with 3 frags on his Mac 10, so money building. And Cigarette, and what you can do. All 5 players stay alive. The question at the moment is, does Cable stick with the auto sniper? Looks like he will. Also, the AWP are going to try to get the first few frags. Damage has been done, but actually, reality takes the auto sniper down. Great peeking and picking. Unfortunately, QKA is there to respond as he takes down the QQ God, trying to get that mid presence. Doesn't happen today in PTC. Great maneuverability to get that M4 and try to turn it on towards reality. He's going to get a frag. So well played, so well moved from this squad. The trades do come back. It's a 2 versus 2 as meanwhile Long is taking control of. Grenades get avoided as now stays in play. QKA working from the short area, and RLX is very easily set up to try and take this bomb planter down. His teammate also working in, spots out the man from short. It's all on Zhao. 1v2. Moving up from Long, 12 HP. RLX hears these footsteps. He's just going to hold back in the corner and wait. It's the most smartest idea here. And there we go. Signature will net their 4th. Oops, come out, AKs for the T. Signature is going to force the issue, and 5POWER is going to take aggression once again, straight up through mid. Down towards tunnels. Into the B setup. Dobu will start moving first. Cigarette's going to try and flash them out. He will get 1 frag for his trouble, but that's all he's going to find. It's all going to rest on his teammate here, close at the tunnels, and QQ God will unfortunately get traded back. So 4 versus 3, 2 for 1 to the favour of 5POWER. 1 will go down. It looks like the Genius Reality and RLX have already just thrown in the towel, just like, yep, we're out. It's fine. Better for everybody this way. We can save our weapons. 5POWER can have their round. The caster can sit back and chill. It's all good from here. An 8th round for the T side. I think, however, that this might not be the best set of circumstances for Signature, and no, it's not full reset in this round. With even more players getting picked apart, it starts to cut off the options for a forced reinvestment. Reality does get another frag, though. It makes it expensive to T sub at the very least, but 5POWER have no problems with their economy. Or brought down the AKs in play. Oh no. Please, guys, don't tilt me. I guess that shifts their priorities. QQ pushed up towards the short push instead. Does get one frag for his trouble, so the Eagle does his damage. He's making up for his rather silly knife earlier. 4-on-4 situations, the bomb does go down. The CTs have rotated en masse with 3 rifles to try and hit this retake. Up damage is being done. Zhao gets 1, 2, Dober gets 1 as well. And RLX, just as quickly as Signature were able to set themselves up for this retake, RLX will have to just concede it. Quickly rotate away. Gets 2 frags on his way out, so that's something. But way too far away. Try and rotate back and get the defuse. No defuse kit either, so there's just time not on his side. And 5POWER will look to take their 9th. The tactical pause being called by the CTs as Signature. Round 14 into play for. 2 rounds of lost bonus for the CT side already. RLX is down. Genie is going to try and take control of blue box players. He does spray line up on 2. Can't get the frag eventually. It's Zhao to land a stray bullet for a 2-for-1. Even more damage being done. 3 versus 3 at least. QQ is going to turn things around. In reality, just not affected by the Molotov, at least for the moment. He is forced out to push, but takes down Zhao. Looks for his 2nd frag. 2 low HP players. He finds it in hole. It's still up to Cable now. Bomb on his back. He has gained control of the site, but reality has spotted him now. When Cigarette's working in from short, means that there's not really much for Cable to do other than just get peeked and die, essentially. Back on the site. 3 kills for reality as he closes it out. Last man remaining for Signature. 9-5 is the scoreline. So here we go. Round 15. Reality already taken down to low HP. Forced away from the T-side presence, they just make their way once again confidently into mid to B. Don't go for the full commitment towards mid to B, instead the bomb hasn't gone anywhere. They go forward into the short position. FivePOWER trying to set themselves up initially for what looks like to be an A hit, but truth be told, is that really they can go anywhere. Looking extremely good so far. 40 seconds left on the clock. Cigarettes actually will get taken down by Dober on the B hit, but meanwhile, the T's are pushed in. The PTC is catching off Lurkers. Genius is still standing in the site. Takes himself 2 frags. Make it a 3rd, not quite actually. QQ God holding in the CT spawn. Tries to turn things back to a 2 versus 1, but it's a 2 versus 1 to the favor of FivePOWER. Very few opportunities for QQ God. He's made his presence felt Footsteps heard, and Cable doesn't even need to scope in. Just tap it up, and the bullet will land directly. 10-5 is the scoreline at the end of the half to the favour of 5POWER. And for Signature, this does spell bad things. Now, hopefully this T-side can go a little bit better over the couple of matches that they've had on this map since this reintroduction back into the competitive pool. Been relatively T-sided maps, so let's see if this pistol will go towards their way. It's a mid-presence challenge from QQ God, PTC, and Joust to a certain extent, but not a major extent. It is one out by the T-side with the double flash smokes on Reality. And meanwhile, Signature playing through their default. Of course, the setups are the utility for Reality. The defuse, kit, and smoke for Cable. The ninja setup, if you will. CT side Genius moving in and around. Taps up, takes down Joust. Cigarette looking for one more of Dobu. The Glock at long range eventually does land that one kill. They're on 3 situations. Signature are wearing them down. Make it just 2 now. So all comes up to QKA. Last man holding on the A-bomb site. His teammates rotated in through mid. Genius is here, however, as the bomb has gone down towards B. PTC is going down as well. QKA just left to hold on the A-bomb site. There's really nothing that he can do, and Cigarette will take himself a second. 6-10, a very nice and confident take from Signature. Conversion eco now for Signature. Not really much of 5POWER to do. They have invested in Kevlar helmets, CZs. Ooh, but QK is going to make it work towards his favour. He gets himself 2 alongside Joust. That's a man advantage gained by the CT side. With damage done to both Genius and RLX, PTC and QKA. They have a real good chance of winning this, actually. To avoid playing silly like PTC is about to do right there, running straight into the longhouse, just like, I know there's a player here. My teammate just went down to it, so why not just run straight into him with a knife out? It's fine, doesn't matter too much. RLX made his way on towards the B-bomb site, meanwhile prompting a rotation from Genius. Still, QKA has a chance to make the retake happen. The Molotovs come through. Lands on the bomb, so that should have landed full window. QKA still got a chance to peek in, but will he be able to find these frag sprays on the first man? This one man is close and just continues to ramp it on through. That's a 4K for him. To continue this going for 5POWER, 11-6. Didn't even need any accuracy right there, just manic sprays. Manic sprays. Scouts come back for the Signature squad to try and force the investment here, but it is a far cry compared to what 5POWER have to work with. The M4s, the AKs, a couple of SMGs, and a CZ. Ooh, but Genius coming close against QKA. QKA can find the frag. Cigarette does trade him back. It's a 4-on-4 situation. What much more is that here? RLX does get a 1D. Cable gets shut down. Oh, and a close blind shot by Cigarette. Li Zhao on 5. On 3 situation, the bomb back towards Suicide, and QQ will up it all the way back towards the upper tunnels. And actually, check this out. The CTs have left B. What a time to stack the A-bomb site. I don't know if they've got any information to work off of, but very clearly they've misread the whole situation here. 5POWER. The B site is under siege. The defuse will have to get stuck on the retake. It's only Zhao to get close. It looks like 5POWER actually going to throw in the towel on this one. PTC and Dobu back out towards long. And the SMG is all that tries to challenge anything here. Out towards mid. Zhao will go. But no. Join his teammates with an SMG, he will lead. And yeah, just the SMGs and the AKs. Not much to say here. 7th rounds on the boards for Signature. So both teams are going to force the issue back here. Technically, what is the first rifle round of the half? Yes, technically it can kind of happen. I mean, you know, it's 3 rounds in. The Signature are suffering a little bit hard here. 12 HP on Genius as he gets deep down initially. Sprays come back from PTC. Meanwhile, it's him and QKA get a frag. QKA looking for his second, and we'll find it on Cigarette. A 5-on-2 now. Favor to 5POWER. Come out towards mid, 2 players working in towards what seems to be an A hit, but they've got long control. They can't gain. A man now revealing his position towards short. Reality and QQ might catch off a mid extender here. Okay, we're just going to focus on the bomb planter. Can't quite get QQ down. But now he's in a 1-on-4 situation. An ace clutch. Unfortunately, there will not be a chance for him to do anything today. 12 on the board now for the 5POWER squad. AKs, M4s, Scout CZs, Deagles, and Mac 10s for Signature. Very, very big contrast. A large amount of firepower for 5POWER. 5POWER for firepower. 5POWER for 5POWER. Try saying that like 6 times extremely quickly. Teasing the default. Out towards short and long and mid, but Cigarette's not seeing any sign of Cable or anyone else from the CT side. They are playing for the most part just on the defensive. On shots, 2 players peek out from Longhouse, and QQ God is credited with the kill on QKA. Now the teams push around towards A site. 2 players here, Dobu and Zhao. Zhao down to the Scout, and hello, this round is falling apart for 5POWER. 2 players remain, both are defending A, but oh, overwhelmed right here by the T side. PTC on 30 HP, can't deny the bomb plant. will be in retake mode with 30 HP. And RLX has picked up an M4 to work with. That is not a good look here. Two rifles recovered means the investment does not have to be so heavy for Signature. 5POWER have to consider their own laurels. But the rest of them for this one. 3 Eagles, PT-50, and a CZ. Cigarette gets the first man. Dobu goes down. QKA with an eagle. Moving forward. Made Zin. Reality falls victim to the 1D. But so much utility, like 4 pieces of utility tossed in through the short position. Finally forces QKA out. So a lot expended on just one player. QKA has managed to make serious value out of his position. And his weapon for that matter. He can get one more frag and then be sitting pretty, but instead he's rotated out towards the mid position. Left A site entirely open. The T's pushed now. A very easy site take for them, but let's see what they try and do here. 45 seconds left on the clock. Short, mid presence. Zhao gets a dink on Genius, but it's not enough. 5 HP, stays alive with the AK frag. And now they push on to the B bomb site. PDC still putting his deal, trying to get some shots on shots here. He can't seem to do it eventually. He does take Genius down, trade things back, but QQ expects QKA, and he expects PTC. Does he expect Cable as the next man? The CZ closing in on RLX, trying to chase this bomb planter down. And he actually could catch him off here towards short. He can't quite do it. Yes, he does, but Cigarette he's going to look to take that last player down, so a mad goose chase for 5POWER. They managed to get their damage done. Only had pistols in that round, so I guess that's okay. With the investment that will come through, 5POWER. Oh god, I'm still making a mistake. 5POWER have a lot of firepower in 3 snipers. Double AWP setup from PTC and Joust, and Cable's got a scout for whatever reason. BDC will make it work. Wallbanger shot on Reality. We'll have to see that from the other angle. Unfortunately, I don't have a replay counter. Otherwise, the scout's still here, and Cable will land a headshot on one man. Turn the CZ, try and make it work. RLX will train him out. Of PTC's quick to the scene, and he picks up the quick trade. 2 versus 3. He looks for a little bit more. Knows that one's out towards the lead doors. Quick flick once again. 3 kills for PTC and QQ God. Left alone back towards T-Spawn. A rush down from Signature. And it has all but fallen to pieces for them, with 1 man remaining. Actually might sneak in for a gap in the fence here. You can see Short is completely undefended. Zhao will get back and try and defend it. See some flashbangs come towards his direction. From that rotation maybe from Dobu. Smokes go forward, flashbangs out. AWP and M4 with the second AWP on its way. Zhao spots the head. He can't quite line up the shot though. Eventually the damage is done. Zhao finishes the job. 13 on the board for 5POWER. And actually forced the issue on Signature. This is not a good money line. 5POWER could be on the cusp of map and match point right here. What's Signature going to do? Force the investment. Just eco it out. Try and play for overtime again. Didn't go well on Inferno. Looks like they might just eco this one. They are on 1 round loss bonus, so this might be a double eco right here. Straight in. Oh god. Oh god. That's... It's not gone well, that has. Really not gone well right there. $14 rounds now on the board for 5POWER. The Signature just run right into the meat grinder. Not able to do much about it, unfortunately, but hey-ho. The double AWP stay in play for PTC and Zhao. Dobu, QKA. With M4s and SMG for Cable. Signature with 4 AKs and a MAC-10 straight down into the tunnels. But look at the aggression coming in from the CT side. PTC's going to lock them out and line them up. Oh no! It's all but fallen apart at this point. What a lockdown from 5POWER. What can QQ God do? Collateral for the first 2 frags. Players push in from the B site. Upper tunnels, lower tunnels, mid control. 5POWER. Lock it down and pin it to the floor. And do some very nasty things with this matchup right here and with Signature. Scouts out for the force buy. One final shout into the void. 6 rounds to get us to overtime. Oh, reality. Oh, God. It just gets worse. It just gets worse for Signature. They do get the first frag at least. That's an AK recovered. Hands a genius. Dobie also going to move in with his AK from the mid position. 5POWER have PTC in the AWP. He gets the 1 frag, body block on the flashbang. Reality will trade him back. But Zhao's also here with another AWP and a close shot to take down 1. Dobie gets cigarette. QQ God. RLX to challenge close range against Dobie, who's looking to finish the job right here, right now. Only getting the 1. Can he do much more than that is the question. Locked up by Cable, looking for the final frag. Flashbang's good, but not good enough. The headshot will come through, and there it is. 16-9, a 2-0 series for 5POWER. Oh dear, that's not gone very well. But Signature will have to concede it to what will now be the table leaders of the Asian division here. It's not the only match we've got coming up, though. In a short few minutes' time, we have Fierce Tiger versus the Mongols live on the stream, so don't go anywhere, because the Asian qualifiers for StarSeries will continue after this very, very short ad break.
LootBet, online esports betting. Dota, CSGO, Overwatch, Hearthstone, and many more. Bet on tournament matches or in-game events while viewing them live. Deposit using money, bitcoins, or even skins. Join LootBet now. Use the code you see here when you deposit and grab your bonus.